Okay, what do we take here? There are some interesting cards. Love the Crusader, love the Mark, love the Fight with Fire. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of this. Merfolk. I feel like Merfolk is good as well in this set. There is a decent amount of instant speed stuff that you could be playing with blue. There is the Elf, an interesting Guildgate, Crusader as well. So maybe some red cards could wheel from here. How do we remember this pack? 2 white, 2 blue, 2 black, 3 red. Okay, so 2 Esper, 1 green, 3 red, and this golden cards. So 2 Esper, 3 red, 1 green, and there are 3 golden cards and a Boros land. I think I did remember it. People on left, most likely blue-red from what I'm seeing. What is this card? I don't know which one is this. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature does not attack until its controllers untap step. Okay. Flying Prowess. Overall seems a bit weak, I will not lie. But at the same time it does not seem bad, because it's like a flying threat. And if you're casting spells, you're making opponent's stuff not working, or they cannot race with you. So it's good and bad at the same time. I think like you gotta make a certain deck for it. You gotta be playing like more spells, so I guess in the easy spells deck it could work. On the other hand, there is Obnixilis Cruelty, which I do feel like I don't make a mistake if I take it. This is like one of the better removals in the set, if not the best. There is a counter spell which I like. Second Punch as well. But I think I would take the Cruelty here and see what would happen. We are not like... We don't need to play this color if that's how it goes. Do love Treasure Cruise, do love the Bile Blight. Don't hate the Kraken. Kraken is like one of the good cards that can be one-off win the game type of card. Since it is difficult to kill it, if you're looking at my removals currently, none of my removals are taking away the Kraken. Do love Treasure Cruise, do love the Pilgrim, do love the Nyx Weaver if you can make a Nyx Weaver type of deck. But I think I will take the Blight here. See which color will be open and then go for it. Keep on taking removals, does not seem the worst. Notion Thief. It is good if you know your opponent is gonna draw multiple cards per turn. On the other hand, it is like one of the weaker stuff to have because it's not really doing anything. 4 mana 3/1, if they're not drawing cards, it's just a bad usage of a mana, even though it does have flash. We could keep on going for red and take the Wild Slash, which I think it's fine, but I don't love it that much. On the other hand, we could try to go for some sort of a Dimir or I guess Grixis type of deck and take Essence Scatter or take the Notion Thief. This card could be boarded in, which is making it a bit better. We could try to make like a Rakdos removal type of deck with I guess good creatures, but currently we don't have good creatures. I think I will just take the Notion Thief and stay a bit open for Dimir. Treasure Cruise was passed before that to us, so kinda like that. Okay, so I did learn that this is always a pick, no matter if opponent is playing green or white. It has Intimidate, so it's an unblockable creature. It can only be blocked by creatures that are artifact or creatures that share a color with it, so black creatures. So it's a bit hard for it to be blocked, and on the other hand, if you're playing against white or green, it is just getting an extra. So I think I would just take the zombie here. It does seem like we do want to end up in black anyway. Second Gust of Wind that we do see, I do like Gust of Winds. I don't hate the red card, the Gear Crafter as well, but yeah. Grabbing zombie there. Don't hate the Warhound. Don't hate the land creature, because it can just be an upside to our deck where we could play less lands and have lands like this. Warhound can be okay if we are like in some sort of a Rakdos deck that could be attacking more. But I think I will just keep on going for black because we know that we want to be in black and keep on cutting it. And this is always ending up unplayable. This is like a miss of an uncommon in this set. Is there like even a home for this card? I kind of hate when they slam a card that does not like have a home or anything. And just it takes a slot. But I guess that's always a thing in sets. There is always like one card or two cards like that. Profit Loss is a nice card, but I do really love Experiment 1. Experiment 1 pick 7 is kinda odd. There is the Butcher. There is the land even. We kept on seeing black-white, and this land is really decent. I don't mind the black-white land that becomes a lifelink creature. But I do think Experiment 1 is one of the stronger cards. If it is unchecked or if it is played early in the game. So we kept on seeing white. I think blue was cut a bit. Like more Pilgrim Eyes we have seen. But I think I will take the Experiment one here. Oof, Dreadbore, Treasure Cruise, what? This is tough. I do love the Dreadbore a lot. This is the cleanest removal you can possibly get in the set. And Treasure Cruise as well in the same pack. Nothing really for green. I think I take the Dreadbore here. Treasure Cruise is great, but currently I'm not really self-milling a lot or doing anything with that. Even though this is always a splash, or you could splash it, I think I take the Dreadbore here. Like, I could still splash red and go for green, like play the Mangler here. So this was what? 2 Esper, borrow the black cards, did wheel, 1 white was gone, 2 blue cards gone, 3 red cards gone, so I guess the red is gonna be drafted, 1 green card gone, okay. I think I would take the Drag Mangler here. In case the Spider does wheel, I kinda like the Mangler pick. I think we can get more rescues later on. Here I think I will just take the Gate. I don't think I will need the Husk currently. This is nice for heroic decks, but we are not going for heroics. And Spider did wheel. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I think we go for some sort of a Jundi deck. Or we try to make a Jund deck. This one is pretty decent, right? It is a good sign seeing it wheel. So I think we could try to make it work. I will grab the Hollow Scarab now. Other option would be taking the Guild Gate. It does allow white splash. But currently red splash seems a bit better. So I think I just grab the Scarab here. Here I will take the rest. I don't think I ever played this. Wow, this is a bit late. Okay, did get a guild at the end. Which card is this? Put 3/1 counters on target creature you control. Remove all counters from target creature you control. Draw that many cards. Interesting card. First time seeing it. It's a really expensive draw 3 if you think about it. But you could always be using it just for the draw 3 part. What do we have here? We do have the Harpooner, which is nice against flying stuff. Dryad and the Evolving Wilds is nice. Whoever does end up in red-white will love this. But I think I just grab the Harpooner here. It's a really good 2-drop. I think Rescue, from what we have been seeing, will wheel. I would love another Evolving Wilds or a picking Evolving Wild just to have a better mana. And then, like, I'm pretty sure I can splash both Dreadborn and play with fire. But this is a premium 2-drop that I don't think I want to miss. So I'm gonna go with it. Oh, this one is nice. Guardian is great. Another Treasure Cruise, but like I said, I feel like Treasure Cruise for me is not a card I can take. So this one is amazing. It goes with what we are trying to do. I guess we want to be going for like graveyard stuff anyway. And it's an amazing 4-drop. It makes an amazing creature as well when it does die, or if it does die. So I think we just take it. On the wheel, we could maybe even get a land, and then maybe we can grab 1 Treasure Cruise and try to play it. Here, I mean, taking an extra turn is always great in Magic, but we cannot take it. We take the Butler. Triple blue on it is maybe difficult. I don't know how good is this in Limited. I think you can make it realistically work, but to be honest with you all, I have never seen it in action. I think we just grab the Butler here, and this land would be great. We have seen some Gruul cards on the wheel, so we might see the Guild Gate wheel as well, but if somebody is in gates, I guess that's not happening. What do we have here? To be fair, nothing really for us. Not the biggest fan of the Demon. This one can be okay. We could be taking this for sideboard, but I think it will wheel. I don't think I would take the Rita Bones, and everything else seems like whatever, so I think we just grab the land for us. So we can feel a bit safer about the splashing the red. Another Dreadbore. But there is the Gate Colossus as well. It does feel like nobody is in gates. To be fair, milling this card is not bad because you play a gate and you return it. Currently I have like 3 gates, right? Yes, I have 3 gates. But there is another Dreadbore, and there is the Pulse, which is okay as well. Pulse is, I guess, a bit worse in this deck because we don't really are returning anything that crazy. I don't love that my removal is gonna rely on having the red, but we can definitely make that mana would work in this deck, especially if some of the lands do wheel. So I think I will take the second one. This does read, target creature gets +1/+0 and that touch until end of turn. Whenever a creature is dealt damage by that creature this turn, it control loses 2 life. So I guess works well with menace stuff, right? I guess it can work well with the fight stuff as well. But yeah, I think I will just grab a big one. It's nothing crazy for us, but it can work, so I think we're okay with it. Okay, land in colors, man, the 3rd Treasure Cruise we see. People are not like appreciating this card at all. That touch land, I guess, is not bad. At least having a creature land always is bad to have as an option, so I'll just take it. And I think I take another one of this. Scab is always amazing, but I feel like this could be our way of winning. I mean, we have Butler and we have the Nyx Weaver, so if all of them do end up on milling stuff, it can end up on helping us. And I guess one more upside is that my land is a creature as well. So it kind of helps on like making sure you have a critical amount of creatures in the deck to make this a bit better. I think I will take another Nemesis in this deck. Now the question is, do I ever play a Rescue from the Underworld? If I'm milling, what are we returning? Sacrificing this is nice, sacrificing Butler is nice. So we have two good sacrifice, and what is the great return? I guess the Nemesis would not be the worst return. So we could try to play this. It does not seem that bad having one off. Interesting that the Boros card did wheel there. I will grab the Mangler. I'm not the biggest fan of this in this type of deck. I think it is really expensive, the scavenge part, but if I'm liking playables, I will play it. I will take the Cyber card here. I will grab the Read the Bones. I could maybe splash this. I have the green-white land. Take the Screecher. Take the Elf. So definitely clean removal. None of the lands did wheel. That's a bit sad, but what can you do? Okay, so here's the thing. I really like the Nyx Weaver, but I think the Nyx Weaver can wheel. Since in our opening pack it did wheel. Yeah, crazy that nobody picked the Boros card. I was thinking the Boros card would be the one that would be gone. I think I take the Obnixilis Cruelty here, since there is an option of this wheeling. And if it does not wheel, I guess we have Dryad or this. There were 3 people in red in our opening pack, so I guess none of this are wheeling. Somebody's gonna grab this. If anybody's in Orzhov, I think that it could be somebody in Orzhov. They're gonna take this. Somebody's grabbing another Treasure Cruise, and I think there is one guild player. So I can see this card wheel. Even the Briefcase is nice for people that are in 5 colors. I don't think there is another Golgari drafter with us, so I'm just gonna grab the Obnixilis there. I mean, Gideon is awesome. Why do we have an art on this one? I don't know. So this one says creatures with 4 power or greater cost less. And then if you attack each creature with 1/1 count with 4 power gain trample. So it works well with this. And I guess it could possibly work well with this ones. I guess we will take it. It's nothing crazy in our deck, but it can work. I guess this one can be 4 power as well, which is interesting. Here, I guess we're not really interested in anything. Thank you, random. I mean, Chandra is okay removal. Order of Porphyros is maybe the best card. I guess I'm gonna grab the Guildgate here in case I wanna be splashing Notion Thief in some match. Other cards I don't think I will be playing. What is happening here? Why do I see 4-3 here? I don't know if you see the 4-3 here, but seems like this art is getting over a card. Okay, so what do we have here? We have Balagad Recovery, which is always fine. We have Down and Dirty, which is making opponent discard 2 cards, but I think it's so slow for our deck. There is the Audacity, which I guess can be okay, but nothing special. And we do have the Guildgate, which makes our base mana better. But I don't think I need to make base mana better. I think I need to have better way of splashing this. So this I would say it's not that big of a deal. I think I just grabbed the Balagad Recovery here. I do love the Harvester. I think it would be crazy splashing the Harvester. Other options is Skeleton, but to be fair, we're not really sacrificing anything. There is a 3rd Dreadbore, but 3 is maybe too much when I don't have awesome ways of making sure I have red. This is a bit tough. I'm gonna grab the Harvester here because it's the best creature, but I don't think I take the 3rd Dreadbore. I think the first Harvester is better than this. If I'm playing the 3rd one of this, I might as well try to play a 2-drop. The way I'm looking at it. Here I could just take a land, will make mana better, and then I guess I could maybe try to play Harvester main deck. There is the Scab, but I don't think I can make Scab work. There is the Big Snake that works well with this one, I guess. But it might wheel. Let's take the land. Land does not wheel, I think. Okay, this one is great. We always take it. I don't think we make Briefcase work, so take the Satyr. I think this is the 3rd one we see in this draft, which is interesting. Gonna grab Archer. Don't think we will play Archer, but it is a pick. Maybe Read the Bones first one could work. Let's take it and we will see. Spider did wheel, so I guess we were right about something at least. Here I guess I can take the plaza, but I don't think I will play the plaza, but I will take it nonetheless. Let's grab one stamina, I already have one of this. Would I ever want to have two of this? Or let's make a better question, would I ever play a stamina? I don't feel like stamina is that great in this deck. But I guess we have some dead triggers or ETB triggers, so it can work. I don't feel like I have decent things to sack for this, so let's just take the down. Maybe in some control matchups we can board it in. Here, let's go for Skelly Boy. I'm gonna take the natural estate. And then this. So how would I approach on making this deck? We definitely have some double color cards, which kinda sucks. I feel like this rescue from Underworld isn't the greatest in this deck, so I'm gonna cut it for now. I think this creature can be in. It's nothing special, but it is a creature, so I guess makes this cheaper and works here. And sometimes I guess I could be using its ability. We do have a lot of double green and double black, which I do hate. I would like if I had a 9-9 split with my main two colors. For that to have, I have to play Plaza, I guess. So I guess the Plaza is kinda mandatory in this deck, so that I can have a better mana. And if you look at it correctly, I don't have that many 2-drops that I will be able on playing anyway. I am more on the 3-drops. How many lands will I play? I could play 16 with double this. Balagad Recovery and the Rogue. I think I do want to have the Plaza. With the Plaza, like I said, I have a 9-9 split, which I do like. We have a way of winning the games with recovery, returning play with fire, and dealing 10 to the face. So that's nice to have as an option always. How good is the Gore Claw in this deck? I mean, I guess works with Mortals. And Satyr as well. Need to cut one thing. If I play 17 lands. Do I play 17 lands with this deck? Double green here. Kinda like the scrap. Scarab, however you wanna pronounce it. Do like our removal as well. And I would not hate one Read the Bones. Maybe I cut one Mangler and I play one Read the Bones. I think cutting a Mangler is okay. And then we need to cut one land. Which land will it be? We have double black here and double black here. Early in the game, it feels like I wanna be having... So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 10-10 split. I guess I would less hate playing the Rogue as a land rather than the Balagad Recovery. Like, I think the Recovery I always want to be playing as a spell. Well, this one I think I would always be fine on playing it as a land. So that could make me cut the Swamp more. And I do have more double green cards. I have only 2 double black cards, right? This and this. So I think it is the logic that I want to be like playing this one as a land anyway. And this one I want to try to avoid maximally on not playing it as a land. And I think this will be the deck. We're gonna go like this. Let's go first. So we have almost every color I need because I have Plaza. I think I will keep. We can just not play a turn 1, but that's fine. There goes it. I wanna play this as a spell and not a land. Okay, we can fight here. That's kinda cool. I think I'm just gonna go immediately and kill the Raptor. So white or green while looking at their hand. Oh, there are white stuff. Nice. Good to know. Play this, pass. This is not a May ability, it has to happen. Interesting. Maybe they're splashing the knight. Now I am a bit confused. Okay, no blue land is nice. They're slamming the Dreadbore. Here I think I am gonna start with the attack. If they do block, we could slam Nemesis. But if they don't block, we can still play the Nemesis. And I think I should be playing Nemesis now. This is one of the more difficult ones for them to deal. They could have Ob Nixilix, I guess. So I guess this is just like a value 4-color deck. 2 colors, 3 colors, and the 4th color. Just good stuff, and I guess Treasure Cruise and stuff. So this would be a good matchup to board in the Notion Thief, I guess. Let's see if they're gonna counter this. They are, okay. Unfortunately, they did have the Obnixilix in their hand. That sucks. Okay, I think I should see what's up in their hand, but at the same time I wanna go Guardian and leave up the Blight. Yeah, I'm glad I did get a draft as well. Let's go Star Guardian. Have 2 creatures in graveyard, and we are blocking. Let's pass. There is some logic on keeping this after they go for Treasure Cruise, if they do have the cruise. I'm not gonna go Blight. Let's see what's up. Dreadbore and another land, okay. So we're gonna look at each other for some time. But I'm assuming they have a better top deck than we do. I could maybe go more aggressive and attack there while having this up. I guess they're gonna go this block and take the 3. This one can be blocked by this one, unfortunately. It makes a black token. Another Sky Knight was the draw. Okay, so I could go Blight and kill both of this. I guess that's fine. Maybe I take the damage before I do that, because if I don't do that, they're gonna cast the Dreadbore and kill one of my creatures. But am I okay if they cast it? I think I am. So let's do this. I'm okay them using the Dreadbore. They're not interested in doing so. So here if I attack, I kind of want to attack with this too. Since I don't mind this block, right? They're gonna get a 1-1, but then 1-1 is not blocking any of this in future. Wait, oh, this is the Tainted. Right. Then do I attack with this? I think I don't. We gotta put them at like 10 life, and then we do have an out, always. Which is nice to know. Amazing top deck. It kills the Guardian pretty easily. Sucks big time. Really good top deck. I could have maybe kept the lands, but I was not even aware of this card. Not gonna lie. And then Awake attack, I guess. Now good top deck from Mass. I think I did leave the good mana. We attack for 5, they take it. Now we do have an out, which is great to know. They do play the Rogue. I will play the land, because I need to have 9 mana. I don't want them to like discard me a land. Okay, another Rogue, but for me. Just might do this the 5-3. So this is just good stuff and good mana, I guess. I mean, I don't have big issues against this deck. I think we should be fine. If they have something, I'm going down to 1. Okay, they're at 5, so they will have to have something for this. Or they're gonna need to leave the blockers up. Maybe I should be playing the land there. They did draw the land. I did draw the land. So if I attack with a rogue, how are they blocking? I mean, they can double block with this to trade. I guess we will make them trade here. We'll play the land and pass. I guess this is a land in their hand as well. Six lands left for me in my deck. Nyx Weaver draw would not be the worst. Seems like they did draw something. They're really carried with this guild gate. Ah, damn it. They did discard the gate. Okay, gave me more information about their hand. It seems like a greedy deck, but maybe this is a thing in the set where you go for like just power cards and greedy mana. Which sucks if it is the thing, but what can you do? Okay, got a trade here. Thank you, Fawn. Doing well. Thanks for asking. $11 lands on my end. We still have an out, which is great. We do have fight with fire. Okay, we don't need this. Random hero, it is a bit difficult question to ask answer at the moment. As you did say. What is happening here? Now I am curious. I think I do go aggressive and do this. And then I attack for 5. I will be at 3. Okay, maybe they did draw their lands. I don't know what happened here. Or maybe they were missing another color. Maybe they're splashing something in green as well. I mean, I can see Notion Thief being okay in this matchup. What else can I see? 2 Dreadborns, 1 Obnixilix Cruelty, and there is the Preditation. I still think I keep the 3-1 Intimidator. What else could I keep? I could maybe play Manglers in this match. Seems like attacking early on can put a decent enough pressure on them. Is there anything that I feel like it's not good in this match? They're definitely gonna cut the 0-1 Evolve Bird. I mean, against Harpooner, it's kinda a must thing to do, right? Could maybe cut the Scab and then go for Mangler, since like the ability of it is not bad to have. I mean, felt like Read the Bones was MVP as well. They do have a bounce and they're annoying. Like, their deck is just annoying with good stuff and good cards. Could play 1 mana Stamina as well. Decent amount of ETBs, and it can protect against some of their stuff, which is nice. I think I try the stamina. Obnixilis Cruelty is the card that does get it, but we play around the Dreadborn, and it feels like if I stick the threat, it might be a way to win. Let's not forget to keep one card always in a hand, like one land. No, random hero, I'm gonna answer you, but I just want to finish the match, and that's it. Okay, I will keep this hand. I think I will wait with Harpooner and we just go Butler here. Okay, there goes my splash, guys. Have 2 more sources of red. Wondering if they're gonna go discard Mangler. Mangler is the aggressive attacker here. I mean, with this one, I guess I could return a land. It feels so bad to return a land. But then I guess I have this unlocked. So maybe it is correct. Okay, that was their turn. And this was a nice draw for me. I guess I will play this here. And I know I'm not getting value, but by killing thing, I'm still gonna play this because it is a pressure play. We did find red, which is nice. So I'm feeling a bit better about it. Scab will return the wind. I think it will return the wind. I don't see anything else that you would want to be returning with it. Play with fire this time. Okay, so we gotta put him at 10. And then we do win. Let's start by attacking. They end up on blocking, okay. And here, what do we play? They might always not go for this, but I guess making them go for this is not bad at the same time. I know I'm using all my mana, but I don't mind if they're gonna spend mana on casting this. Of course, they could play a flyer into this. But yet again, like I said, I want to make them use this. By playing the Harvester, they might choose to just play something else. And I don't think I'm interested on that. I don't want anything else. I want you to play this. Okay, they're choosing not to go for it, which is smart. Did not find the land this time. We attack for 1. We will play the Weaver. Since it is more mana hungry, any land that I do draw, I guess I can play Harvester plus Satyr. I'm really far away from this, especially when I did mill the lands. There's the Horror. I guess Horror will bounce the Guardian. Gotta discard a card. Dreadboard kills this. So I guess maybe Satyr, but Satyr equip here is really looking nice. Harvester on the other hand gives me the blood, and it kinda kills this, but I guess the Harvester makes sense. I think I will end up on trading. Okay, land is not bad, or the worst. I will end up on killing this and attacking. I think I just want to take pressure away from them. We have 4 creatures in graveyard, so this is making a 4/4 if it ever does die. That's a Harvester for them, okay. I don't think they're gonna gas this one. That's the thing. Discarding a land, okay. And passing, nice. Let's not forget that they do have the Essence Scatter in their deck. What do we want to do here? I could flash this in to equip here. That will make it what? A 5/4. So I could try to block here. I think I do that. It plays around the Essence Scatter as well if they are holding it up. Of course, goes kinda bad if they gust to win pre-combat, but I think that's fine. Playing around the scatter does feel nice. Don't play around the disruption, but I don't think I ever play around the disruption here. Anyway, Nixelixing there is awesome. Makes our Guardian a bit better. They could go bounce here, but that's fine. We can go Gore Claw into this if I do find a land. Should I be attacking here? Losing 2 life can be ugly, but they could still be holding the Essence Scatter up. So I think I do this. 2 lands. 3, 5, 6, 7. I think I put lands down. I don't think Fight with Fire kicked is the way we want to be playing this game. I think finding anything else is a bit better. Okay, here we can make them use a counter spell, which is nice. Okay, seems like they don't have the counter spell up. Oof, ugly. Okay. Ugly. Not sure how I beat this card. I guess I need Dreadborn. If they equip here, I might be interested in just jumping there. In that case. Okay, they did discard a land. They have one more of this. They could try to set up a 2-turn clock as well. Which, unfortunately for me, I don't have a way of stopping. Since I don't have 2 reach creatures, they can always bounce one. Yeah, they can always bounce one. And I'm not close on kicking this. So I guess this is over. I will start with the attack and I'm just gonna play the guard. Maybe they will show me more. So it goes on the 2 ways. I guess the Night Howler makes my deck worse because we are growing it. Okay, and they do have a second Obnixilix. Good to know. So I guess the stamina card isn't the greatest one to have. There is always options of playing around stamina card by having Rescue from Underworld, which we could try. We could try just to go for another Readabones. 3-3 Haster did not seem the worst as stat-wise card. Or I guess on the play it might not be even that bad. Maybe I am stubborn by keeping the zombie, but I feel like the zombie still can take a card away from their hand. I think I'm gonna go like this. I don't think I go second Readabones and I don't think I go for the rescue. Even though rescue plays around their removal. Play first. Yikes. No lands. We got them all. This one we will keep. What do we put down? Maybe Satyr? But Satyr is kinda good with Screecher. But it's just too far away. I guess I keep creatures. Rather than that. Hey Matt, how you doing, man? Have not seen you in a really long time. Okay. So here I think I go zombie before I go mangler, even though mangler does attack. I wanna see what's up. Okay, of course, nothing to hit. They're missing lands and colors, but okay, I guess that can easily be fixed for them. Wondering if they're gonna go mark here first. I would actually love if they go mark to try to find lands. Really ugly hand, man. This is a tough hand to beat if they do start drawing lands and they start playing their curve. Wondering what they're gonna discard. They go for Essence Scatter, okay. At least something, I guess. Let's go Mangler and let's start attacking. I think this is a thing we wanna always be doing, just bashing into them and trying to get like that. Okay, going immediately for a removal. Unfortunately for me, I did not hit a land, but at the same time I did hit a land. They are down to 8. So we are already getting them with play with fire if the game goes long enough. Sucks if they slam horror next turn. One creature in graveyard. Keep on playing stuff. Gideon as well. Are they dead? Are they dead? Let's see. So they are at 4. We can deal maximum of 5. So I could Dreadborn the Planeswalker and just attack. Or I could kill the creature and then I guess this creature is getting them. In which way we are doing what? The best card you can have is the horror from what I can see. So maybe we blight this and we screech. I feel like it is better to put them at 1 and leave Gideon. Because they can block here, right? And then if they block here, they take 2, they're at 4. The Gideon is dead. They draw an island, they play this, they bounce this. And then I'm not killing them. I think it is better to do this. Play the land or not? I guess not, because I want to have a discard for this if they do draw it, but this is not an out anymore. CUA, thanks so much for the follow. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. I guess in this match, maybe going more aggressive was correct. I don't know if I did board in the second Mangler, but I guess on the play against this deck, if they do hit lands, this deck is really ugly. But at the same time, their mana base, I don't know. Did not seem like they had many islands. Siva. Oh, Siva. Thank you. Thank you for letting me learn how to pronounce things. The source of change, yeah. Okay, let's go first. We do have every mana this time, so we will keep this hand. Give me the opponents that are playing a 0-1 bird so my harpooner can eat them. Okay, Oppo is taking their time. Opponent is not here, seems like it. Maybe they are sniping. Do you think that this one is sniping? Maybe I gotta put the protection on. Okay, they were thinking about mulligan. Okay, no protection this time. Well, maybe you don't have the best source then, Nitron. Blue? Ah, damn it. Maybe they still play the Screecher. Is it worth to try to bait out a Screecher here? I could definitely see them playing a Screecher. If they're Orzhov, I could see them playing a 2-1. When the 2-1 trades, they're getting something. This is maybe greedy, but I'm gonna do this. I'm hoping for a Screecher here. Okay, since I played like this, I guess I can wait a bit longer. Let's get another Swamp in. Attack for 3. Harvester, okay. Okay. So I did miss a decent amount of damage by being greedy, but I felt like greed is good. I think Dreadborning and playing Harpooner here is okay now. Interesting they're attacking with a skeleton for many turns. They did not crack the blood. Interesting as well. Now they're doing Painful Truth. Okay. It actually might be painful. One black up. It could be the stamina card, right? But I guess slamming the Gore Claw is always okay. If it is the stamina. Not chomping even. How many board wipes are in this set? The gate one? What else? How are they returning here? Attacking with a skeleton is about sending the mess. Okay, they want to be reanimating. That's the idea behind this. That's whatever of an idea. I get Balagad Recovery, the Dreadborn, if I feel like that's a play. Chandra, Radiant Flames, Misium Mortars. So there are a decent amount. Hammering there, okay. They draw the land, so I could go recovery, kill this attack, put them at 2. Leaving the fight with fire up as a plan B if it has to be the plan B. Let's see if they can consider on not jumping here. I mean, they can. They just lose the game if they do that. Okay, you can check my hand. Play with fire information is huge. Fabio not here anymore. They left the game. But we're jumping into the new one. Okay, so graveyard stuff, right? It seems like Mardu, or they're splashing something in white, maybe for Painful Truth. Maybe this is just Rakdos, and they feel like they're reanimating. Why would they play a card like this if they're not like slamming it turn 5 with the 5 mana spell? And like this one makes me think about it as well, this discarding effect. So yeah, interesting deck. How can I play around it? Is there a way of playing around it? Removal wise, Fall of Hammer, and that's about it. I would like to cut some green cards against the Livebane Zombie. I guess the zombie in this matchup is kinda bad. We should cut the zombie, right? As we are seeing it there in the colors, and most likely they're not having anything in white. So, with that in mind said, what do we splash? We could maybe go for down dirty, but we might be helping them by doing that. Another one of the Manglers could possibly be okay just to be aggressive, but as I do see, they do have a decent blockers for Manglers. Maybe we can go for more value here, but I feel like just a stamina card can be decent as a 1 mana protection spell. What kind of decks mana preference do you have? I'm still learning and trying to find my preferred playstyle. I mean, in limited, for me at least, it is what it is offered for you, right? And then like the type of the decks I usually tend to go, I do like the value type, like some sort of a mid-rangey stuff. I don't mind playing like that, but I don't mind the control aspect in draft and the aggro type of decks as well. So usually I'm more of like whatever the draft gives me, I can play it, and I try to make it work. But for constructed, I would, I guess, say that I do like more. I mean, I don't mind combo stuff, but I would say like some sort of a mid-range as well. Yeah, the Eldrazi could be explained because the Kozilek's return. That is a fair point. Actually, I don't hate the Scarab in our deck. No! Run! He's not here. He's not here. He is gone. He could not run fast enough, even though he has a lot of legs. He was slow. This sucks, but at least the scrap blocks the zombie, I guess. I think I'm gonna go rogue here and just pass. You would assume the spider can run fast enough, but... Oof, while slashing the 2-1. Love it. I mean, I guess I could be racing with this, why not? I have the fight with fire as well. Read the bones, okay. Totally different match than the other one. Actually, they are splashing something in white. There is the takey card. Could be taking 4 again, right? But I guess I can do this and just pass, see what they do. This is instant speed anyway. I guess killing this is speeding up a clock for me. But killing their blocker and attacking for 4 might be okay. I'm gonna be with 5-6 mana, I'm 3 lands away. But yet again, I guess then I'm losing to this. If it takes 4 turns, they're killing me in 4. I'm gonna let them attack and just blight this. And if I need to kill something, I can always go scrap and fight with fire, right? Sucks that they did take a card away from us, but it was a bit hard to play around it. I guess the upside of leaving mana up was that they could not have done the mark before I kill a thing. So that was kinda cool. Stamina here. Stamina does let us attack into this. Do I mind doing the stamina to kill this? They're at 5 cards. If I put 1 more card in their graveyard, I guess this one is getting faster. I'm wondering if I should go Scarab and fight with fire, leaving stamina up, killing the ranger. I feel like that's not correct. I don't mind putting the card into their graveyard. This dude does their turn. Discard spells. I don't know every discard spell in this set. But there are discard too, right? So I'm okay to play the land. That's a great one. Do I ever switch to best one because of 2 times later on? I mean, I should, but I don't know. I just don't like playing best of one. It just feels from opposite of the type of the games I like to play. I will keep on attacking. This one will be a 5-5. We can still be racing. We're gonna be at 9-7, but that's okay. I could maybe kill this and have obs up. This is what? Too far away. And I do need another red. Maybe it's correct to do this. Fight with fire, the scrap. Clan Berserker. But then if I was supposed to do that, I should have done it before the rogue attack, so I could have done the 3 more damage. I didn't. I forgot, to be fair, I forgot that the kick is another red. Okay, I did make a mistake. Should I keep on going for the mistake? Or maybe not. But then I'm kinda priced into obnixeling this. Hate that I did not do the 3 extra damage. Then being at 8 would actually matter a lot. Did not even think about it. And I'm 3 lands away from this. Okay, you made a mistake. Important thing to realize is that you made a mistake and don't keep on going for a mistake. I think that's a worst outcome for me. If I did make a mistake, to keep on going for that mistake. Just say, oopsie, did not deal 3 and that's it. 8 cards in the yard? Oh, okay. Then it was not a mistake. Okay, if it was 8 cards, I'm thinking about 7 because threshold is 7, right? But if it is 8, then I guess I'm fine. Then it's not as big of a mistake as I did think it is. Or, to be more precise, it's not a mistake. Now they could have a 7 drop, which we are prepared for. They can exploit this to kill the rogue. Okay. They can exploit the butcher to kill the rogue. If I kill this one in response, they can still sack this, so we're not getting anything from it. Can I prevent the -3? How? It can still sacrifice itself, right? Not now. So if I before sacrificing? Ah, I remember, you're right. This was an old mechanic. So while it's on the stack, I can kill this dude, and then even if it's sacked, it does not read. Is that how it worked? I remember, no, Lord is right. There was like some exploit mechanic that you could like stop. When it triggers, yeah. When it triggers, if you kill it, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. That was some old times. I mean, I don't remember when this was legal, but you're right. You're totally right. I should have done it. I just did not remember that is how it works. I'm gonna be mana efficient and kill this. I totally forgot about it. Like, I mean, this is my, I think, draft 6 of this set. So I don't have much experience in set. But this was old thing. And you're totally right. So while the ability is on the stack, you kill it, and then they're not getting a -3, you're right. Does the trigger fizzle if it does die? It doesn't fizzle if it does die. It just doesn't see as it did do the thing. Or something of that nature. How it works. It's an interesting mechanic, but thank you for pointing that out. I'm glad that we did not let the mistake run through and that we were able on figuring out what was the mistake. I mean, Lord of Ironforge did figure out the mistake. This is sorcery? No, this is instant. Okay. Nice. Don't need triple green, right? Okay, it is a creature at least. So totally lost the game because of that mistake, right? If I did not do that, I would maybe have won this game. Which is cool to see, like, how much one mistake can cost you in the game. I mean, if I do this, I die. Could I get anything? I could get a Dreadbore and a creature, I guess. So maybe I should still try this. I need a creature, right? So we gotta do this, and I gotta get a creature. There we go. We are still in the game, I guess. Of course, one removal kills me and everything else. One life, one dream. They're looking at their graveyard. Yeah, if they did choose to do... Oh, nice. This is really cool. I love this in their deck. Since they do have the haster, kinda cool. Okay, so... Totally made a mistake. I think this game would have been won if I didn't know how exploit works. Or if I remembered how the exploit works. But that's the thing, you make that mistake once, somebody points out the mistake, and then like you never make that mistake again. Because now it's yet again in my mindset. I totally forgot about that, how it worked. But it's cool to know now. I would maybe make that mistake of somebody killing that creature in response and I would sacrifice a creature. Since I would just forget how that works. It was long time Innistrad was... It was Midnight Hunt, right? Innistrad Midnight Hunt when the exploit was returned. But I remember back then I didn't know how it worked. Oh well, mistake is a mistake. Heads up, try our best to win the next game. I don't think we board anything in. We could maybe go more aggressive, but I think the deck is okay like this. Okay, I will keep this, even though it is a bit slow. We have every mana. No 3-drop here, okay. Kinda sucks that I did draw the 2-drop here now, but that's okay. Let's go this and let's haste. Seems like they did have a stop with 2, maybe they have the discard draw too. Guardian survived. You're thinking about a 3-1. Well, nothing I can do about it. I think I slammed the Guardian here rather than the Goreclaw. It is interesting, Goreclaw is a better attacker. But I kinda wanna have stamina up for the Goreclaw. But at the same time, having a Reacher is nice as well. 4-3 does attack better. From what removals have we seen? We have seen the -5/-5, but we don't care if they do use it on the Guardian. This is definitely a better attacker. This is a bit more difficult on casting. I think I'm gonna go Guardian. In case they do play the 3-1, I guess this one attacks better because it's a 5-4. But I guess if they do have a removal, I would rather them kill this than this. It still makes a 1-1, right? If they do kill it, like with a Dreadbore. Okay, this is like whatever. Or even attacking. Yikes. Should I be aggressive in stamina this one? Definitely going for the Goreclaw. I think I should stamina. Let's make sure the damage does pass. Not blocking, interesting. Opponent does not like to block, it seems. I don't have it. Goreclaw survived. See, if I stamina before combat, my creature does get the trample as well, right? Is it greedy to do it before combat? What can they have for red-white? To be fair, I could attack, trigger on the stack, right? And then do the stamina. Is there like kill a tapped creature? There is, but it's a sorcery. So let's do it like that. Let's see if we get to the combat. Okay. Let's go first. I mean, if it was like red and black, I would keep it. But with this, I think I'm out. Not a better looking hand, but I think a keepable one at least. I mean, if I get to this for 2 mana, I guess it can work. This one's will mill every land I need, but... Huh. Is it better to play Nyx Weaver first? It might be, because if I do draw the land 4, let's say I play Nyx Weaver, I do draw the land 4. I go Butler and Mortal at the same time, so I think I play this. I ended up winning 10 boxes, exiled. Okay, I think I'm gonna slam the Nyx Weaver here. Of course, like Disruption and many more spells would get me there, but... Pilgrim's Eye, okay. So if I mill 2 creatures, I can slam this. Or get closer on slamming it. Okay. What to do now? I guess I attack and play the rogue and play the land and just pass. Kinda like that the most. Missing another swamp, which is a bit sad, but I think that's okay. Husk is annoying. Beaver is just milling me lands. Why? Why are you doing this, Beaver? We can make them block with the Husk, right? And then I can go Obnixilex here. 1 blue, it can be the protection spell, which would suck. So I guess if it is the protection spell, I should see it before I attack. But then I'm not killing the Pilgrim's Eye. Is that okay that I didn't kill the Pilgrim's Eye? It could be okay. Let's make sure that this does happen. Interesting they did let it exile. They could have sacked it in response. So no hexproof card in their hand. At least something. If they did cast this, they would end up on grabbing this one. Scab being played, okay. This one is just not accepting that to mill the... Oof, mana is awkward here. I gotta tap like this to kill this. And then I attack for 4, but I don't play anything else. What happens if I trade? I guess I do this. I mean, the Weaver can always be returning a removal. Putting them to 10 is like a magical number, right, for us? Actually, no, it was correct for them to let it exile because of the rogue, right? They don't want to make sure that they have cards in graveyard, but at the same time, first card. Right, it's so far away to get to 7. And then if they have Treasure Cruise, they should be doing it, I don't know. It's an interesting decision. Okay, first creature, let's go. Ooh, that's a nice one. I mean, I could be returning a Dreadbore here. 5 cards in graveyard. With a better squad. 5-2, 4-2, 1-2, 0-2. Oh yeah. Lesson learned, don't play late. I think it does not have like rules for that, to be fair. Anything can happen in that event. I feel like there are no rules for it. You could get the best pairings, or you can get the worst ones at the same time. I'm wondering, leaving this mana up, is it correct? I mean, I guess I can still do it next turn. Just play the butler here. Okay, scab meal is not bad. This will go to graveyard, right? After rebound. Archaeologist will make rogue bigger. Ooh. Planeswalker and this. Okay, here I guess I do end up on attacking. And then seeing how they block. I don't know which card they can have in flash speed, but we will see. In the last hours, less people in the queue, and yeah. I mean, I guess at that moment the Oilers are playing as well. The oily ones that just want to be like winning. Less like newer players, which, to be fair, you want to be playing against them in those stake events. You don't mind getting a free win. I think for me the best time that I felt like was the second day in the mornings. For me that was the best. Like not the Friday, Saturday in the mornings. That was the best result day for me in like many arena directs that I had. I felt like that those were the moments where I chained the wins, but I think it has to do like mentally maybe. Hey 3P, how you doing? Okay, against this opponent, do I keep the zombie? Yet again, it's not targeting anything and they do have good blockers for it, so bye bye zombie. You will not be missed. I kinda like the Notion Thief against them. This deck definitely has Treasure Cruise. And we already see the Obnixilex. For that I would need to play this land. And I gotta try to hardcast it. Or I just go Mangler and try to be aggro. That can be fine as well. Stamina. Obnixilex. 1. Okay. There is the Husk as well. I think I will go for the Haster. I don't think I go down dirty. We could try it on the draw, but I don't feel like it's super needed. Blight is okay. Everything else seems okay. Let's turn. I actually feel like Haster is okay in this set. Even though I don't love it that much, it seems like people are playing this dirtly and grindy stuff and then like actually slamming a 3-3 Haster turn 3 while they're developing mana can lead to a lot of damage happening. I wonder how the next direct will be with the boxes having fewer packs. I don't know. Maybe less wins to get? Or more, maybe they give more losses? Like, maybe it's gonna be like, get 7 wins and you can get 2 losses? Maybe that? I don't know. I think it would not be... I mean, price structure of the box will not be the same, right? I don't know about this. I mean, I like the hand because of Butler early on, and I do love the Gore Claw. And I have 4 lands, but none of them do give a mountain. So it's like already a mulligan hand, but this is not that fast. Like, because this is a minus card. I think I should mull this. I can get a better curve against this deck. This feels like a better curve. Put the Dreadborn down. And go like this. My hunch is same price and same price. Price and the prizes. I mean, I think that's fair to say from the history. No, I think that they will stay the same. Unfortunately. I think I have to play the rogue. I need a second swamp, but at the same time I want to be playing the rogue. Which means I can play the recovery. I could just start with a swamp, delay the decisions for 1 more turn, but the difference is I could have the blight turn 2. But against this deck I don't really need the blight turn 2, so I think I'm just gonna delay the decision for a turn. And then next turn I will decide. if we are playing the rogue or not. I don't think we have seen anything on turn 2 that I have to kill. Like the 0-3 I'm never killing, right? Okay, so we did draw the land, which makes me have an option of playing both of this. I think we're gonna go for it. The scab. Okay, now we did draw the swamp. Let's start with the rogue. Next viewer, I guess I don't want it to die here. Could actually block here as well. But I guess it's playing a bit more into their type of cards, like the 5 mana scab that does return another zombie, or the 5 mana removal that kills a non-zombie and returns a zombie. And yet again, I guess they can just have a spell. I forgot about the prowess here. So okay, we would not block anyway. Now, do I want to have 5 mana against them? We will definitely attack. I feel like I might not be playing this anyway, so I'm gonna go like this. At least next turn I can have Obnix, Lix, and Harpooner. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I could go fight here with a Harpooner. And then kill this with a Blight. Totally an option. Getting more creatures in the graveyard at the same time. That would deal 4 damage to them as well. Thing is, we have seen Harpooner killing their stuff. Like, it kills the 1-1. And it is a decent body. So maybe it's just better to Blight here. But then I don't have anything else on play. So I guess it is correct to do this. And then Blightning this. I mean, having 2 creatures plays around the Planeswalker as well. Which is not the worst. Bouncing, okay. Start with the attack. Kinda wanna play around the disruption here. Am I supposed to play around the disruption here? They bounced and passed and nothing else. They did not even Essence Scatter. I mean, I can always activate the Weaver here. And I can have Obnixilix. It's so good to play the Rogue here, if it resolves. What can I return here more? I mean, nothing really that crazy to return. This is the best return. Ah, man, I'm gonna get disruptioned here. 4 cards in graveyard. This is not that close. I guess we do this. At least next turn, if they do disrupt this, I have this and this. Essence Scatter, okay. There's the dude. This makes a creature tapped, right? So here I could put counters and attack. This one does not untap while this is on the board. I guess I kind of have to do that. Swing. Two good rares in a one turn. I do remember, it did go 7-0, awesome. Now they're robbing this, okay. I mean, Dreadbore kills this, if I ever get a Dreadbore. That's one step closer to Dreadbore. If I attack, do they jump? They're always jumping, right? But I don't want to use my op. And then do I have 3 mana? This is 2 mana. This is 1 mana and this is 1. Okay. So let's start by attacking. They're always jumping, that's fine. So let's see if they can ignore this. I do have Nyx Weaver up, but I don't have the spell that I need. Wondering if they can go plus here. They cannot. Okay, they gotta go minus. Not the worst. I mean, to be fair, Fight with Fire here does win. They did not go for this. Interesting. Play with Fire. There we go. This is not the instant speed type of card. I guess I keep on attacking here. And just pass. Into red mana? Yeah, we do have red mana now. 2 of them. Why did they just pass? Maybe a removal is in their hand. Okay. Land, okay. Again, passing. Maybe they're trying to mill me. Okay, maybe I don't need to let them know that I do have the land. But we can keep on attacking here. Target creature gets -6, -0 until end of turn. That's fine. I mean, the reason is why would I play a land is if I do draw another land and play around the disruption, right? 33% chance to draw another land. But at the same time, I don't want them to know that I have land. But then they're thinking that I have 2 real cards. I think I kind of want to play around the disruption. Aetherling. I cannot kill it. I mean, I can make them use 1 mana here. Is that a big thing? They can give it +1 more toughness, right? Always. Oh well, I think I have to do this. And then if I do draw the land, it's nice. What is the difference of making them spend 1 mana and then having 4? I feel like there is not a big difference. Did not draw the land. Well. Scattered to the winds. Okay. Do we have another way of returning it? Unfortunately, I don't. So I guess this game is over for me. Or maybe not. I do have this creature still. But I have to play a decent amount of spells in order of winning like that. It's interesting. We will try. That's why they did not play this. Okay, we can kill this now. I think I should kill it now. I know order seems wrong, but I think I want to extort more. I have Drag Mangler, so I guess if they go to 3 live, I could possibly win. Take it. They're killing this one, makes sense. Scab is gonna return the big dude. But I feel like it's just safer to return a counter spell here. They're gonna win. Or a removal. I feel like counter was a bit more safer. It checks more things rather than the removal, but I don't think it matters that much. Okay. Annoying rare. I think I got a return. I got a return. Maybe menace. More menace stuff does not seem bad. Bestowing this. Removal. Mage Wind. Do they have a 3-1 as well? Is this the opponent that did have a 3-1? I mean, it felt like every opponent did have the live Bane zombie. I'm not sure about the dirty. I feel like I just gotta be aggressive more against them. Rescue from Underworld. Doesn't play that much around cards. Stamina plays around the orb, but that's about it. I'm not scared of orb. I mean, I have double Dreadbore. Let's turn. Really good looking hand. I will keep. I think I even start experimenting to Scab. And then if I do draw the land, I go Mangler, but if not... That's still fine. This is more damage, so we go for more damage play. Oof, Archaeologist is great. Wondering if they're gonna not... Wondering if they would fail to find here, ever. Just so they can have a bigger creature. To Butler, okay. Maybe I start playing Butler here and draining, because 3-3 is not passing this, but if I play another 3-3, I guess 2 3-3s are... One of them is connecting. Any creature here, they could return Pilgrim's Eye. I mean, it's not the worst if they return it. No. Combat. I mean, good defense from them. They are actually jumping for Pilgrim's Eye. Interesting. I mean, if I play the Guardian, I guess Experiment 1 does grow. Sad not seeing the -3/-3. Or the bounce here. There's the bounce. I mean, does not matter. We will start regrowing it. That's the plan. Decline. Come on, mill creatures. Okay, one creature. This can cost 4 if I attack with this. I think I should attack. Dealing 4 damage here guaranteed is not bad. My latest deck has 5 butlers. Not sure if it is gonna be a good idea. I feel like archaeologists are better butlers in this set. I mean, butlers are okay, but depends on like what graveyard stuff you're doing, right? Like what is the synergy you have? Damn it. I feel like this attack is okay. I mean, if they block and I return, or I'm taking a block away here, they can double block Experiment 1. We can just take counters away. Interesting block. Down to 11. Best thing they can have is the rare. Scab, okay, Scab is fine. Is it returning the Gust of Wind? I think it is. It's the only logical card that you would want to be returning here. Two lands and a land, okay. I mean, soon enough I can Mangler here. I guess here I would want to make this a 4-4 so he does attack. Should I play Guardian or Nemesis? I feel like Nemesis is a bit better. I can use the Scab then as well. Could start attacking with a land soon enough as well. I don't think I go for this exploit. I kind of want to go for Scab. Return. So we get a counter here and we attack. Butler ever an attack? No. I mean, just remove and kill this, why not? Pass. Consider was the card they had, okay. Best card they can have is the 2-mana Merfolk, right? Or one of the best. Okay, interesting. They cannot go for the site. So their hand does not deal with this the best. Okay, that's fine. They could have a counter spell, right? They could have the minus card. 2 Nemesis, nice. I guess I tried to slam the first one, but then I don't have the mana for the second one. Other options that I could be going for is what? I mean, just attacking here first is not that bad. I guess they can have Essence Scatter, and they can have the other one. They could have the minus card, which sucks. But I guess doing this is not the worst. I could maybe awake the land and attack as well. But it does not play around the -5/5. So I guess I got Nemesis here before the attack. Do I pay the mana? I could have Nyx Weaver up. If I don't pay. I think I don't pay. I kinda wanna have Nyx Weaver mana up. Essence Scatter there is logical. They take 4. Eight mana. Scab. Mill 2. Go this. I will pay to drain. Sack the treasure to pay. I think I should. Them being at 4 means that experiment 1 has to be blocked. They did not use this, so they most likely have the minus card in hand. I guess this is always a free attack. It has already good returns. If I attack with this, they block, minus here, take 1, go to 3. So I'm not blocking with Weaver. Okay, there is the op. Interesting. See damage? Yeah, I guess this is correct block from them. Now, do I save mine to save theirs? It makes this one stay and it's still a threat. It can still grow possibly. Trading off. I think I'd let a trade happen. Makes land better as well. Okay, they're going for a site. They're going for Pilgrim's Eye and they have the double blue card. Okay. The Mage, which will tap the Weaver. Actually, it can tap red stuff as well. Okay. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I guarantee that I have a win here? If I mangler the Butler and Butler attacks, Blight here does not do anything. If I attack with a land, and they're at 2, can they they're gonna block the land with this. They're gonna chomp, take 1, right? So land attack is not good as well. We can put them at 2 and do this. Mangler here, or on the Screecher, I don't really love that. I think I love playing the Guardian here the most. So let's go Guardian. Definitely attacking with Screecher. Anything else that I would want to be attacking? Not really. I kind of want to keep these things up. Saving life, which makes sense. Now, if they find the orb killing this, and they find the 4-6 shifter, I guess they could still be in a spot to win. There is the orb, but orb never has the plus ability, which is nice. Okay, so here, awake the land and attack. How are they blocking? This goes here, this goes here, this goes on the land. If they go down to 1 life, orb is dead, right? What are other options? I can return the Screecher. Yeah, I guess it's just returning Screecher is not bad. So what happens here if I attack all? They gotta block everything, right? So the best block is 1-4 here, 2-2 here, and then this chumps. This one dies, it exiles, returns the Screecher. Since I don't have a Trampler and I don't have enough mana to do this and something else. So I think I go with the attack first and attack all. They could go for some double blocks, but if the 1 damage does pass, it's kind of bad for them. I mean, I can always go for Mangler as well. But I kind of like the Screecher the most. And I think I play stuff. I play this and I kill the Mage. I know I don't have mana for the Extort, but it's okay. I have 5 attackers here. If they go this, they gotta have a removal for this. and that's not possible. Okay, we ended up trophying. That's nice. It was a cool and unique match against Planeswalkers and other stuff. Luckily for us, they did not find them sooner, and I guess that made a difference. Thank you, Random. So any final thoughts about a deck? I mean, I did not hate Mortals. I think it is like depending on how fast you can play them and how cheap. And then like how good removals opponent has for them, but the damage based removal I guess in red is not the best against this. But black with Obnixel is like an angler. It make them have a removal. If not, like I guess this is a bit better because it can be a 10-10 really fast. But yeah, I think like mostly the deck was winning with the Nyx Weaver, which was awesome. And the, I guess, Fight with Fire was actually great in this deck. We had double Weaver, we had a recovery, we had a way of returning the Weaver that can return like Fight with Fire. So if I have double red mana for this, this was good. This one was great. Zombie was okay in one match. Removal package was good and just good creatures. Thank you, Burning Star. Highly appreciate it. So yeah, mana was good. And I think having good mana ended up making a good deck. This creature land was not bad, and the spells were not bad as well. Land spells. So overall, a good deck. I did not mind it. Did get the 3-0. One last question I guess that I can ask myself. Would I want to have a deck like this on Arena Open Day 1? I think it is a bit weaker deck. We have not played against like Treasure Cruise matches and some like bigger value stuff that like 3-4 ones us, but we had like some plan for the Treasure Cruise matches. I would actually board this guy in, since it is like really big if you end up on like stealing their draw. But yeah, I think our matches were favorable. I have not faced many aggro matches. I'm not sure how could this deck work against the aggro, but I feel like our stats are okay. Like 3-4s, 5-5s early, spiders are good, block everything. So yeah, not sure how the aggro matches would go with this deck. But I think overall, the deck, if I play this on Arena Open, I could see it going like 3 wins. Maybe 4 if we're lucky with the matches, but yeah. But I still think that I would not choose a deck like this for Arena Open.